There is someone that you've been asking about and praying about, asking if this is the one. It could be someone you're in a relationship, someone you want to be in a relationship with, somebody you want to come back to you or whatever. And you keep acting like you don't already know the answer, but you do. You knew a long time ago that this garden is too small for you, but you've been neglecting the truth that you hear. It's like you want... God is someone who, or spirit, universe, the divine, speak in whispers and notions, and you're expecting like it to be spelled out to you. But the thing about the question you're asking is it upsets the divine because they know you already know the truth. They know that you know this person is a storm in your life. They uproot your dreams, they uproot your hopes, they uproot your emotions. You deserve a more caring connection. You deserve someone who's willing to give you their heart fully, who's willing to do life with you, you deserve someone who looks at you and thinks, this is the most precious thing I could ever have in my life, and I will never do anything to lose it. You deserve someone who heals you. And whoever this person you keep asking about is, they've already broken your heart. They have already broken your heart. You've already walked away or tried to walk away or tried to emotionally detach. You're just... I feel like you may think you love this person, but yeah, you only love them because you're scared you won't get a better offer. You only... 212 might be significant to you, but they're only after you because they see how much you're worth. They energetically can feel it. And then they're hostile towards you about it because they're jealous. Because they feel like they could never have what you have. And so they plot against you. This person doesn't even want what's best for you, and you know this. You intuitively know this. They're so hostile. They don't want you to be on your journey. They don't want you to have faith or hope. And they don't have anything to offer you. They really don't. They might act like they don't have any money, but the truth is, they just don't want to share their money with you. And it's not because they're necessarily nitpicky, but it's because they feel like, number one, they can get away with it. Number two, they feel like you already have too much that they don't have. Yeah, they hate that you can be alone and still speak your truth. They hate that you can be alone and still have such a strong hope and faith. This person may even be trying to stop you from speaking your truth. They don't want certain things to come out into the light. They may be tricking you to try and take your abundance away from you, and to also make you think that they are your abundance. And that's why you keep asking, because this person is pulling on your energy heavily, and it's because they know the wheel is turning in your favor, and it's because they have no connection to God. And it's like, when they're around you, magical shit happens because you are connected to the universe and the divine. You are super spiritual. You balance you may be learning how to. Oh my god. Notice how, first of all, so I always see this as the spiritual and material aspects, because this one's like see-through and whatever, like spiritual 5D up in the clouds. This one's more grounded, you know? But what I'm noticing right now is how this one is way higher than that one, because you've spent a lot more time perfecting your 5D self, and you kind of need to start grounding it. Definitely, you need to start grounding it into the material. And that wheel is turning right now. And you're literally about to get everything you want. Like, everything. Let's get some of these. A moment's regret. Idealizing in the past. You may be idolizing the past with this person. You may be scared that you're, like, you may not quite, 11 might be significant. You might be seeing that a lot lately. 11, 11, 11, 10, 10, 110. I see 110 a lot. But this person, oh my god, also, notice how these are connected? It's like you jumped ahead. You did everything all wrong. Like, people normally do things step by step, you know? They get stable, and then they start going within, and then, you know, But you're like, fuck this. I'm just gonna jump straight ahead. You might be the type of person who likes to read the last chapter of a book before you read the rest of it. But you are divinely protected. And you are completing a major cycle right now. You have, like, insane mana. Like, mana? I can't remember how to say it. But people may think you changed in the night. People may think you're a little bit loopy. They might think you're actually kind of crazy. And they may think that you like to drink poison. That you purposely self-sabotage. I get that you're in a state of feeling like you made a mistake. You have an attachment to your old self, your past self. But I have a feeling that past self was a heartless bitch, not towards people, but towards yourself. And you've learned to love yourself, and that's something that's much more valuable than the root. Like, that's your new core, is self-love, and every action and thought and feeling that comes out of you comes from that core now, from a place of self-love. But in the past, it came from a completely different core, a completely different root. You're really anxious because you've never been a person like this. You've never lived the way you're living right now. You're learning how to be somebody that you haven't been before in this lifetime. I'm gonna put it that way, because you are definitely becoming more aligned with your higher self and your soul. But as this earthly life, as far as that goes, you've never been who you're trying to be right now. But you know there's no other path. You're not stuck at a crossroads. You know there's no other path, and you just kind of need to work on your patience. You might need to balance masculine and feminine energy. I can see that maybe you went from a place of extreme masculine energy, like overworking yourself, repressing your emotions, overstressing, over trying to get things done, never having a second to relax, to a super feminine place, like over leisurely, over creativity, over indulging in your emotions. And now is the time to kind of bring both of those into balance. And something that will help you do that is second chakra. I don't know why I said third. Maybe you do need to do third chakra, because this is your sacral chakra, but I was thinking of solar plexus chakra. You might need to do, I would look up yoga poses for the both of them, and also meditations for your solar plexus specifically. But you are intuitive as hell, and you always have been, but you finally learned how to utilize your intuitive abilities. The next step to that, though, oh my god, I saw this flash multiple times, so I wasn't going to pull it out. It came out anyways. As I was going to say, the next step to that, though, is to really dive. Now is not the time to shy away from your faith and your trust in the universe, the divine, God. Now is the time to completely dive into it and allow your intuition and your spiritual aspects to lead the way. Because you have a lot of chakras that you should do a chakra balancing ritual if you can. If I were you, I would look up a yoga, angel balance. Like, you need to balance out your energy systems. I would look up a Kundalini chakra balancing, a video on YouTube or something, however you prefer to learn what to do for that. Maybe you already know, but I would do that like right now if I were you, because it will really help you start to see things clearer. It'll really help you start to think more logically, and it'll help you narrow down the possibility that you want the most. It'll help you have that final push to close this cycle that you've been trying to close for a while. And don't get me wrong, you're really strong, and no matter what, you'll be closing this cycle, even if you don't take the extra care to try to balance your chakras and energy and balance your... I'm hearing you really need to do balancing things. Maybe paint, maybe draw, just like to get energy out of you, to get thoughts out of you. Because if you can do this, if you can balance your energies a little better, it will help you navigate deceit better. And it will bring in your community faster. So no matter what, you are going to get the justice you deserve, but there's one route with more hostilities than the other. So yeah, I'm kind of feeling like that's all. You may have a few offers coming in. You definitely have a few offers coming in. Trust your intuition. Focus on what makes you feel good, what makes you feel inspired. Don't even think about like these offers. Like, literally just focus on every second what makes you feel inspired, because that will lead you to everything you're looking for right now. Like, that should be your number one priority. What makes me feel inspired? Yeah, I think that's about it. Let's pull one more card from this deck. This is my, oh, that was quick. This is my Alice in Wonderland deck. I love it. You are rare and free. You may forget that there's not a lot of people like you, but you need to remember that you're one of a kind. And if you can stay in that energy of being in some, you should be your own muse. That inspiration that you need to find it within yourself. Don't look for it in a person or a TV show or something. Find it in yourself. Find it in your darkness if you have to. Find it in your light. Find what makes you feel the most. And I'm not talking about, like, where are you the deepest? And use that. Spin it. Because that is a major... If you... Say you have a betrayal, a heartbreak, your ex cheated on you or something, and anytime you think of it, or like anything reminds you of it, you still feel a deep amount of pain. Take that and create something with it. Create a podcast to talk to women about how to overcome this and how to learn to self-love, you know, or go and turn it into art. Paint a painting that shows how you're feeling. You have to take the things that you feel the most, even if it's your darkest emotions, and turn it into something, because they are the things that will hold the most energy. And when things hold a lot of energy, people are attracted to them more often, and it gets traction, and it gets a higher value. So just keep that in mind. You have to use the heavy stuff. You have to use the things that run deep, and that is what will get you to where you need to be. Yeah, set your course, know where you wish to go, have a plan, and make sure you're going in the right direction. So sit down, plan it out, and move from there, honestly. But yeah, that's about it. You have a lot of options. You just need to narrow down your options right now. And whatever you decide, you're on track for immediate success. Like gold star, 5 stars, chef's kiss, success.